Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Frost. And this is a new action thriller from director Brandon Slagle, starring Devanny Pinn as Abby, a young pregnant woman who winds up going to see her estranged father out in the wilderness, and when their car crashes, they wind up being stuck in the elements, and she is impaled into the car and is trying to escape. And you have her father, played by Vernon Wells, aka Wes from The Road Warrior, and basically Wes again in Weird Science. And this film is exactly what you expect it to be for the most part. It's like an hour and 25 minutes of her being stuck. You have, I don't know, 10 so minutes of setup beforehand. They're estranged. They haven't seen each other in a long time. Vernon Wells, I think, does a really solid job here in terms of acting. Pinn is alright. This definitely is very low budget, and you can tell. And some of the camera work and stuff like that looks pretty cheap. But for a film that's mostly set in one place, stuck in this car, on a ledge of like a cliff, you don't have to have a ton of budget, I guess. But for the most part, this film plays out exactly like you expect. She's stuck there, trying to survive, trying to get out. And for the first two acts of this film, it's exactly what you expect. And for better or for worse, if that's your kind of thing, I'm sure you'll get some enjoyment out of it. The third act of this film, though, takes things a little bit further. And it goes to some places that are pretty messed up. And to be perfectly honest, I don't know how satisfying of an ending this film winds up giving you. And by the end, I felt like this is a pretty unpleasant experience, and I don't really feel like I got a whole lot out of it. Now, if you enjoy this kind of claustrophobic, isolated kind of thriller, you'll probably get some enjoyment out of this. If you want something that's going to add some depth, it skips across the line of potentially challenging themes and ideas, especially in the third act, but doesn't really do anything with them. It's just there for shock. And by the end, you're kind of left empty and miserable, and why did I go through this experience? So hopefully you're the latter and not... hopefully you're the former, not the latter, and you actually got something out of this experience, if you check this out. But those are my thoughts on Frost. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.